Jay-Z made a comment where he said generational competition in rap is divisive. And I recently interviewed Too Short.
You got, within the community, you got a lot of older cats. We all know the story. All the older cats is going, that new shit whack. And all the young cats is going, sit your old ass down. Nobody want that shit. I done heard all kind of comments from both sides that's just like, I don't fuck with you, fuck it. You know, motherfuckers trying to say derogatory shit about legendary status artists and shit. Man, it changed, man. It changed. It's a business. You want the business to have some kind of motherfucking integrity, and we talking getting money, and you want getting money to have some kind of integrity? Motherfuckers are sounding like who they want to sound like. It ain't the era that you sitting there going, oh, this is the golden era of hip hop. This is the best hip hop ever. Okay, so this is the best hip hop when everybody was original and nobody was biting on nobody, and every stage routine and every look and every fucking song was original. That's the golden era? Or is it the golden era where a motherfucker can make some bullshit, like just go out there and like just have a little chant and mumbling shit and motherfucking make hella money? What's golden? What's better?
Yeah.
The records, the kids are having fun. They love their music. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is.
And it's a lot of young kids that like the OG shit. It's a lot of OGs like the new shit, like me. But where's the box, man? There ain't one.
There ain't one.
Can't fuck with hip hop. You need to fucking realize that the second you say, oh man, that new hip hop is some bullshit, you gotta fucking realize that when you came home with your favorite hip hop when you was young,
your parents
all the
said
older
same
people in
thing.
your house was like, that's some bullshit. It's the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, man, you know, don't be a fucking hater, man. If this little young homie is getting money and it's December the 15th and them motherfuckers is at the mall buying presents for their little babies and little cousins and mamas, that's what this shit is about.
No, but I here's the thing. If an old rapper had a problem with a young rapper, it was because they thought they could rap better. And then they would go see them. They would make a record. They would go show up at their show. It was a competitive thing. It wasn't like, he's making money and I can't rap, he can't rap. It wasn't like that. It was like, I can rap better than that dude. So like you'd have somebody like Melly Mel that would be like, fuck that, I'm the greatest of all time, I'm the greatest of all time, that guy's whack. And then show up and then maybe lose a battle. Like Melly Mel would come, you know, he hit an age where skill, you know, he wasn't the top guy anymore because he spent all these years being the best, and then KRS-One was able to beat him, you know, and it's like, oh shit, like here's, you know, so the passing of the torch was at a skill level thing. So the young guys would hate, but then they'd have to come see you. And then like Kool Moe Dee was one of the greatest. And then LL Cool J came out, the young boy. And Kool Moe Dee, fuck that young kid. I'm more lyrical than Todd Smith. Yeah. And then they had the, you know, they let the public decide and they went at each other.
Yeah, Kool Moe Dee did the same thing to Busy Bee.
Well, yeah, Busy Bee was the party rocker and Moe Dee was the young dude, but Busy Bee wasn't hating on Moe Dee. Moe Dee just came and ambushed him.
Right, exactly. And you know, I mean, KRS-One showed up at the PM Dawn concert and threw the guy off the stage.
Well, that wasn't because of music. That was because the guy
comment,
PM Dawn had said something about him and KRS-One didn't like it. He said a teacher, but a teacher for what? Of what?
Yeah.
So KRS-One showed up, oh, you want to see what I teach? You know, so that's what happened.
Yeah, with that. Rest in peace. How do you compete with someone on a lyrical level when what you're doing is not exactly lyrical?
Yeah, well,
it's more of a stylistic thing.
Well, that's an issue. What a lot of the purists have against the new generation is you don't have to compete. You don't have to learn your skill. You don't have to be the best at what you do. You don't have to be. And somebody could be way better than you and you don't have to prove yourself. It's kind of like a ball game. Like if you're a basketball player, like you just don't be like, yay, I'm great. Right, I'm a great basketball player and you can't play basketball.
Right, but it's different because a basketball game has very specific rules. Music does not.
No, but if you, I don't agree.
Music does not have rules.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
So give me a guitar right now and I'm going to play it.
Yes.
And you're going to tell me, well, he could play just as good as Jimi Hendrix because there's no rules. That's bullshit. That's not true.
I could tell you that you could have someone come in.
No, I'll play guitar right now.
No, hold on.
And I can't play the guitar, but I'll play it right now.
Right.
In rap, a motherfucker who can't rap is allowed to just not be able to rap and not even be able to do a stage show and rap over his own lyrics,
Right.
and he could be considered a rapper.
Right.
If I pick up a guitar right now,
I'm not talking about stage shows.
But no, is there a rule to guitar? Like if I pick up a guitar right now, can you say that I'm better than Jimi Hendrix? Can you honestly say it?
I can say that you not being able to play the guitar at all.
But there's no rules to music, so I'm just as
You
good
could
as Jimi Hendrix.
you could potentially come up with a better song
Than Jimi Hendrix
than
with a
Jimi
guitar?
Hendrix.
It's silly. It's silly.
Quincy Jones, who's considered one of the greatest producers of all time, did not play all the instruments. In fact, on most of his albums, he played none of the instruments.
Because he's a brilliant musician, and he
Yes.
orchestrated orchestras, and he was a great.
He orchestrated.
Yeah, yeah.
He orchestrated. That's what I'm saying. That
And take Quincy Jones, put him in the booth, let him rap against Big Daddy Kane. No one's gonna say Quincy's the good rapper, you know. Like, but today you don't have to be able to rap. You don't have to be able to.
These kids are putting together music.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
They may not be the hottest lyricists. Their producers may not be the greatest musicians. Because think about the outrage.
In a dumbed down society
so how,
where you don't have to learn your craft.
Well, but it's the same
If you put
thing.
a boxer in a ring who can't fight, you go fight Mike Tyson tomorrow. You're gonna get your ass knocked out.
Boxing has specific
but
rules.
If you shadow box in the fucking mirror and go, Vlad's a better fighter than Mike Tyson.
The boxing rules of 2017 are essentially the boxing rules of 1980. Not much of a difference.
Street fight, no rules.
Exactly.
Are you a better fighter than Mike Tyson?
Could I beat Mike Tyson in a street fight?
No weapons. Don't shoot Mike Tyson in the head.
Street fight.
No shooting Mike
and
Tyson
street
in
fights
the head.
don't have rules.
Yeah.
So when you say no weapons, it kind of proves my point.
No, but it
You know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
prove your point, because my point is I'm going to sing, put Patti LaBelle on the fucking stage next to me. And I'm going to go, you got what I need. Biz Markie versus Patti LaBelle. Biz Markie had a hit record. Is he a better fucking singer than Patti LaBelle?
Okay. Take a look at Quincy.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Okay, take a look at what's a great rock music producer. Phil
You
Spector.
don't have to learn your skills.
Listen to me.
You don't have to learn your craft.
Phil Spector.
Okay.
Considered a
the
great
Wall of Sound. Okay.
Right.
Great producer.
Incredible producer.
innovative,
Did the
killed a
Beatles.
hooker.
Did
He's
a lot
in jail.
Right. Killed a hooker. Well, was she a hooker? Anyway.
She wasn't? Oh, so I take that back.
Yeah, I don't think she was.
I thought it
was just an aspiring actress he was hanging out with.
My bad. Sorry. Rest in peace.
And then you take a DJ Premier.
Mm-hmm.
When sampling came around, all of the traditional musicians were like, this is absolute bullshit. These guys, there's a very big difference. You know, I remember Butch Vig, I think, like did a whole, he's a producer for Nirvana, right? Mm-hmm. He said, you could say what you like, but pressing a sample button on a machine is a whole lot different than composing music, which is what I do.
But he's wrong. He's wrong because you are composing music. When DJ Premier, and the drum pattern he's composing a musical platform that fucking bullshit piece of shit in Nirvana could never do in his life. He could compose all these guitar shits, but he can't compose. You could give him 10 years in the studio and he can't compose a DJ Premier beat. So fuck that guy. Okay. So fuck him. So you know, but if you give that guy Nirvana 5 years in the studio to make one of them dribbling mumble fucking melody songs, he could do that. He could do the bullshit song that you like, but he can't make a DJ Premier beat.
It's the same example as what I'm telling you. Like at the same time, people are going to take something
level.
new.
There's a skill level. There's a skill level. What's the purpose of learning?
But this is what I'm saying. Like if
what's the purpose of practicing or training in a gym or doing anything if you're just, you're good anyway. We think you're good. Like it's like a protected boxer. It's like you put him in the fucking ring with bums over and over again. Everyone, that's the greatest boxer that ever lived. But he never has to test himself. It's the same thing where like he's just great at music, but he can't do anything musically, but he's being promoted as a great musician. So it's the same thing.
No matter how you slice it, no matter how you do it, at the end of the day, it's music. I love DJ Premier. I also love Butch Vig. You know what I'm saying? Butch Vig.
I don't know who that is.
The guy who produced Nirvana, who I was just talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I also
Fuck
love
that guy.
Phil Spector. You know what I'm saying? I love some of the stuff that the Migos do. I also love some of the stuff that Ice Cube does, and more the traditional lyrical rappers. You know, I love some of the stuff that Rakim does. Do I love everything that every single person does? Absolutely not.
Of course not.
Absolutely not. There's Rakim songs that I don't like at all.
Yeah, of course.
You know, there's
There's
Migos songs
from,
I don't
from
like
every
at all.
artist I've ever liked that I don't like songs from. What's the point of that though? We all know that, but you know.
At the end of the day, it's music. You're creating something, you know, to say that all this shit sucks because it doesn't go towards a certain blueprint.
No, but not a blueprint. There's a skill level. Like I said, no matter what you do in the world, no matter what you do, fixing cars, you know, cooking, like somebody, a chef cooks the wackest food of all time, and everybody knows it's garbage, but this is the only meal you get. You're gonna put good fucking meal, good meal. It's good because it's all you have. But when you're not educated on something, there's real cooks in the kitchen, and all you're getting is this slop. Oh, I'll eat it up.